Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of So I Heard You Like Movies. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. It's been about a month since we did an episode. Sorry about that. We were trying to figure out this whole new setup with 3 hosts and seeing movies at the right time and all that nonsense. But hey, we're all here now. No worries. My name's Ian. I'm here with my co-host, Nick.
Hello.
And my other co-host, Andrew.
What's up?
How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Sorry. I was asking the audience, not you. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, so today we missed a few weeks, but I still saw movies. Andrew still saw movies. Nick saw a movie. So we're going to talk about all the movies that we were going to review. One of them we're going to talk about the most. The others we're going to talk about slightly less. But first off, Andrew, you got some news for us.
Yes, I do. So I was looking into the Infinity Wars, and I saw something interesting where they were talking about that the Infinity Wars is actually going to be a heist movie. So I was a little curious as to what that's all about. So basically, I was reading an article here on GameSpot about how, obviously, I could see how it's going to be a heist movie. They're talking how Thanos is going to have to go through and gather all these stones that are scattered throughout the universe. And obviously, he'll be doing that most of the movie until we get to the climax of I'm assuming, a final battle.
See, but, I think you have it backwards.
Really?
I think that the heist won't be Thanos getting the gems. I think it'll be the Avengers trying to get the gems from Thanos.
Yes. Agreed.
Because Thanos, I mean, yeah, I guess Thanos is going to have to get them, but I think the heist will more so be the good guys trying to get them from Thanos.
Yeah, no, you're right. Maybe trying to get them before Thanos can get them. Or,
it's like a race.
Yeah. I think
it's
might
like a
be
race
more
to
like
Witch
that.
Mountain.
I mean, because a lot of them are locked up in different places that...
Yeah, hold on. Where are all of the Infinity Gems right now? I know the Collector has the
Doctor Strange has
power gem. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange has the time gem.
Yep.
Vision has the soul gem.
Yep.
I don't know who
He's
has. One of them has the the reality gem.
Mm-hmm.
The one from Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, is that the...
That's the Aether. That's what they call it. It's like the red one.
Yeah, where is that locked up?
Where are the Infinity Stones? MCU. There we go. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's look this up right now.
Well, I know one of them is locked up in whatever that world is from Guardians. They have it under lock and key in their vault.
Yeah, the Collector has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the space gem, I think. Or no, that's the
not
the power. That's the power stone, the power gem. Hold on, Peter. Where is it now? Oh, the power is last seen on Xandar. Safe. Oh, the Nova Core. That's right.
Yeah. That's
yeah. Okay, you're right. The Mind Gem is the one that Vision has. The Time one.
Well, which one's in the cube?
Strange. The cube is the space one.
Okay, and that one right now Loki has. I'm pretty sure.
It's on Asgard.
Slight. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's on Asgard.
And then, we'll talk about that when we get there. Okay, the Reality
Exactly.
Stone. The Reality Stone, they gave it to the Collector, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was at the
yeah,
end of... that's right. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's obviously still one we don't even know about.
That's the Soul... Yeah, the
Soul
one is the one we
Stone.
haven't seen, which apparently the speculation for it to be in Black Panther, which would make sense because that's the only movie before Avengers 3.
I honestly don't think we're even going to see it until Infinity Wars.
That'd be way more fun, I think.
I really don't think it's going to show up. I can't imagine where it's going to show up in Black Panther.
Well, listen, there were I don't know, the Tesseract showed up in the 40s in Captain America, the first Avengers, so I mean anything's possible. I would much rather Black Panther just be kind of its own thing.
I just feel like the fact that Earth would have 2 of the stones there is just a little too much. I don't know. I have the entire universe. Earth had 2 of them on Earth. Right. So, I don't know.
Wait, hold on. No, they would have more than 2 because Vision has one.
Oh,
Doctor
yeah,
Strange
you're right.
has one.
Yeah, but visions came from the staff, which wasn't.
Yeah, but still, I mean.
Yeah, okay. That was brought to Earth from Loki. So.
Okay. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. But why? Why does he want to come to Earth? What's so special about Earth?
Who, Thanos?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Avengers. Well, they say it at the in the Avengers that like now that they've defeated the Chitauri. Yeah, the Chitauri. It shows that Earth is who's echoing.
That was me probably.
God damn it, Andrew!
My headset. I'm sorry.
So like Samuel L. Jackson's character, what's his name? Nick Fury had said that now that they've like defeated these guys, it shows that they're ready for combat with other
a higher power of war. Or
yeah, exactly,
like that,
exactly. So I think that's what's up. Thanos is just like, all right, these guys are in it now, so now I'm gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, well, because he wants control of the whole universe. So if they're considered a threat, a major power in the universe, then he's got to take them out.
Yeah, I don't think it's Earth. I don't think the target is Earth. I think Thanos is just trying to Thanos is trying to get all the Infinity Stones, and 2 of them are on Earth.
Yeah.
So that's why he's going there for the Infinity Stones. But I don't think his end game is not Earth. His end game is just the universe.
Well, I don't think he's even going after the Avengers at all. He's just trying to get the stones, and they're just getting in the way.
I think you have it exactly. That's I think exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm so excited for Infinity War, dude. Oh my gosh.
I wish it wasn't so far away. I want a trailer, man. Like I don't care. I'm watching the trailer.
I don't. I'm not watching that thing. I know for a fact I'm gonna see it. I was in the theater for Thor, the Star Wars trailer came on, and I was so pissed at some of the things that I saw. Like I tried my hardest to not look at it. I know it's so hard, man. It's like it's so hard, dude. It's so hard to just not look at it because I'm so excited for it. But
Did you see the ending of that trailer?
I think so, but if I didn't, don't say anything.
Okay.
Is it the wait? Are you talking about the part with Kylo and Rey?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. I did see that, and I was pissed. I was pissed that I saw that.
I think we should talk about that today. About what it could mean.
Have you seen the trailer, Andrew?
No, I got to the movie late like usual and missed all the trailers. So
okay, but have you seen the Star Wars trailer at all?
No,
though?
I haven't. No.
Have you made a point to not watch them, or you just by chance haven't seen them?
Well, I'm not really an enthusiastic Star Wars fan like you guys seem to be. So I have not made a point to watch the trailer.
Okay, so let's talk about that one part because that's the only part that I've seen from the trailer. So if you don't want to hear what happens, skip ahead 5 minutes or so. So what happens is Kylo reaches his hand out, right? Nick?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens, right? I had my headphones in and the music at maximum, so I couldn't hear anything.
Oh
my
God.
I didn't hear what happened.
There wasn't really. Actually, no. Okay, so I think Rey says something like, "I need someone to show me the way of the Force" or something like that, and then Kylo Ren puts his hand out.
Oh shit!
And then it just cuts out, and then it's like Star Wars: Last Jedi.
Fuck! See, this is why I hate trailers. Okay, so what I wish that had happened. Well, first off, I don't want that scene in the trailer at all. But if they're going to put that scene in the trailer, don't have Rey say anything. Just show Rey and then show Kylo reaching his hand out to Rey, because it'd be a lot cooler if it was like the enemy of my enemy type of deal, where Rey's like, listen, I know we hate each other, but this guy's coming after both of us, so I need you to work with me. And Kylo's like, all right, I got you, and he's like reaching out his hand to help her or something. Or Kylo has a redemption storyline, which would be really cool too.
Yeah, it would be cool.
But now that you have said that, and that's what she said, I am fucking pissed.
Well, I think in the movie, she's going to need someone else to train her other than Luke Skywalker, because Luke looks like, in the trailer, he keeps saying how he can't do it anymore or whatever. Or how she's too strong. Maybe
he's just sick of it. He's like, fuck this. I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore.
He likes his life on his brand new planet.
I came to this island to be alone, and you guys still gotta fucking bother me. I got rid of that map for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm excited though. I don't want to think about it too much because I just want to see the movie already.
Same here. I'm really hyped for it.
I can't fucking wait. Let's try and record our episode early. Like, let's see the movie on Thursday night and then record the episode Friday so I can upload it like as soon as possible.
Dude, the views on that. Oh,
I know.
I can already imagine the revenue.
Oh, dude, we're gonna make so much money on these non-monetized videos.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Andrew, what else you got for us for news?
So the other thing I wanted to talk about was the Pokemon I Choose You. Just bringing out a little of my childhood love here, and and just really talk about how they crushed my love. I mean, I really was looking forward to it. I saw like a little sneak peek film or something.
Now Andrew hates Pokemon.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I'm just kidding.
But I mean, I hate the people who are making this movie because they just couldn't have made it what I wanted it to be. But I mean, I saw the little like teaser film, or I saw some little film, and it showed the beginning adventure of Pokemon where Ash goes to Professor Oak's and is late and he gets Pikachu and all that heartwarming stuff that we all know. And then it shows Ho-Ho, and we think that's going to be this adventure.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Did you say Ho-Ho?
Did I say Ho-Ho?
Yeah.
It's Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh.
You are you sure?
It's H-O-hyphen-O-H.
All right, so now I'm crushing my own childhood dreams because I swore it was always that. But anyways, so I thought it was going to kind of take place back in the old Pokemon, world,
yeah, isn't
I
it?
guess we'll say it. No, because if you watch the whole preview, I mean, it does, but it's showing all the newer Pokemon. Brock and Misty are nowhere in sight. They're not in the movie, which if it's going to take place back then they would have to be there. So and then it throws in like a whole bunch of other like legendary Pokemon. Like I know I saw Entei in there. So it looks pretty exciting to have a whole bunch of different legendary Pokemon in one movie, but it's just, I don't know. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be when I saw the full trailer.
This is a trailer that I didn't watch because I had my headphones in and I was reading comics on my phone while the previews were playing. So nice. I just know that it's happening. I don't know anything else about it.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, I don't know if Mike, have you seen the trailer?
Mike, Nick.
Sorry, Nick.
This is the first time these two have met, by the way.
It was so close. I was only a couple layers off,
Yeah.
The only thing that never mind.
So
you've never watched Pokemon, Nick?
I've watched a couple of anime things. I used to wake up early in the mornings, watch anime cartoons.
Did you ever play Pixelmon?
Oh yeah, had a whole
so basically
Minecraft
the same
series.
Thing. Hell yeah, dude.
What? I don't even know what Pixelmon is.
It's a Pokemon Minecraft mod.
Oh, I see. So yeah, no, I was never big into Minecraft. So, anyways, so the movie, it looked like it was gonna try to touch on some of the original people who used to watch Pokemon, some of the older people like myself. I guess I'll call myself old.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're like 38. You are old.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm 38. All right. I'm only 25, by the way. But,
I mean, listen, I was only a couple numbers off.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there. But, well, I guess if you guys haven't seen the
hold on, I'm watching it right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
he just caught Ho-Oh's feather.
Yeah, which they did kind of improvise and things because I don't remember that. I don't remember him getting a feather.
No, he just saw it on the first episode.
Yeah, he did see it. I know that most of that's real, but
he catches a little Charmander.
Well,
actually, I think I have
that
a
happened
Pokemon
too.
movie in my house. I should watch it.
If it's any of the first movies, then they were pretty good, but all the latest ones I could care less to watch.
Yeah.
Is this just a 2-hour movie of Ash catching Pokemon?
I hope not.
That's what it looks like.
I really hope not.
He's chasing Ho-Oh while also encountering all these other legendaries. Like,
Jesus.
Ho-Oh is not the legendary you should be going after, dude.
It's like a superhero movie with like a million villains in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Honestly, that's exactly what it is.
Y'all ever seen Spider-Man 3?
You all ever seen Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Oh yeah, there's so many villains in that movie. I lost track on my fingers.
There's 2. There's 3. There's 3?
I think there's 3.
There's 3 in each.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this quickly. I liked that movie.
Which one?
Don't at me. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Come at me on Twitter, everyone.
Hold on. Have you watched it recently?
I have rewatched that movie twice. And
you have? Okay, so that's okay. Fine. So I guess your opinion is legitimate. But when I first saw that movie, I was like, okay, that was pretty good. And then like I sat at home and thought about it for a bit, which I do about movies. Yeah. And I'm like, that movie was not good at all. I didn't like it. But here's a crazy thing, right? So there was a Comic-Con where everybody from Amazing Spider... This is before Amazing Spider-Man 2 had come out. And one of the questions asked was, how many villains do you guys have in this movie? Because it seems like you guys have a lot, and I don't want a repeat of Amazing Spider-Man of Spider-Man 3. Yeah. And I think the director, whoever went, no, I think we have just the right amount of villains. We're not going to... It was the same exact thing. The same thing happened twice. They didn't learn a thing.
It was the right amount. It was right the first time, apparently, so they just...
Yeah, Sony just needs to stop and let
Homecoming's so good, though.
Homecoming is amazing, and you know why?
Yeah, Homecoming was good.
Have we even talked about Homecoming on an episode yet?
No, but here's my thing about Homecoming. As much as I genuinely love that movie, I'm so sick of Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Like if this was the first Spider-Man movie, I would have been. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I know I was going to say, I think that's how I tried to look at it because that was really what it needed to be. Just forget every other Spider-Man and just pretend this was the first one.
It's so hard, though. Like as much as I love Homecoming, this is our 6th Spider-Man movie since 2002, I think. So in 15 years, this is our 6th Spider-Man movie, our 3rd Spider-Man. Tom Holland was great. The movie was funny. It was fun. It's everything Spider-Man should be, but it's the 6th movie in our 3rd Spider-Man. I really like Spider-Man as a character, and Tom Holland killed it, but it's just the fact that I'm like, I guess, oversaturated from Spider-Man after Spider-Man after Spider-Man. Yeah. But I'm just like, good, cool, great.
It's because they always want to continue making a new Spider-Man movie. It's like they don't want to take any time off. They just want to keep going.
Yeah, but that's well, I mean, it's because Sony's like not good at making movies. At me, sure. Sony.
Dude, I'm gonna watch the Venom movie though. I'm not.
Listen, I'm gonna watch it too, but
I'm gonna pirate it.
I'm so like, this is like, there's no way this is gonna be good. Like, come on.
But Tom Hardy though.
I love listen, don't get me wrong. Everything about the movie is like. Everything about the movie I am on board for, except for the fact that it is Sony. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's true.
I like Tom Hardy. I like Venom. I like the direction that they're going to take it because apparently Venom's going to take like an anti-hero type of deal, which he's done in the comics before. I guess people weren't a fan of it, but I was a fan of it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. What Ian wants.
Yeah, honestly, if just everybody would do what I want, the world would be so much better.
Exactly. I agree. Hashtag
do what Ian wants.
America Ian again.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. You're thinking too small. Make the world Ian again.
Yes.
Still too small.
Exactly.
Come on, you
too small.
Universe.
The universe. Oh, boys, I just remember I work at 3 o'clock and it's 1:48. That's okay. I don't have to leave till like...
Come on,
2:30.
Some basic math real quick.
Maybe it's like down the road, but I don't know if I'm walking or whatever.
Nick, just fly.
Just fly. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the news. So right now, we're gonna talk about some movies. We're gonna talk about first The Forigner briefly. Andrew and I will talk about it. Then I will talk about Only the Brave briefly, and then Andrew and I will talk about Jigsaw, and then the 3 of us will talk about Thor Ragnarok. So, Andrew, what'd you think of The Foreigner way back when we saw it about a month ago?
Yeah, really though. I actually really liked it, and
I did too.
One of the things that I actually really liked about it was I honestly couldn't even tell if Jackie Chan's, acts were of just like if he was a good guy or honestly a bad guy. I mean, he's blowing all this shit up, and you don't even know if these guys that he's attacking are even the bad guys yet for most of the movie. I was like, did they even do anything?
So what you liked about the movie, I hated about the movie.
Oh, really?
So I love Jackie Chan. He's like, oh man, I just fucking love Jackie Chan. But so in the movie, he just starts blowing up these guys who seem to be trying to help the situation, but he's just blowing up all their shit. Like, this organization is trying to find and stop these terrorists, and then Jackie Chan essentially becomes a terrorist against these people who are trying to stop terrorists. And I'm like, Jackie, why are you doing this? Like, if they had told us right out of the gate that this organization is crooked and is evil, I would have been, like, all on board for what Jackie was doing.
Well, they basically did. I mean, they were crooked and evil, but apparently over the past, like, I forget how many years or whatever, they had straightened out and stopped.
That's what I'm saying.
Terrorism.
That's what I'm saying.
But
it's like, I mean, yeah, listen. Yeah, they started off evil, right? But then this guy had clearly worked very hard, or it seemed to have worked very hard to not be correlated. Is the best word I can think of.
Jackie Chan was not fooled by this man. All right.
Listen, you're right, but I was very fooled.
He knew all along what this man was about, and he was right. So,
also, one thing I love about this movie is the same thing I really hate about this movie. The fact that Jackie Chan just kind of sat back and just made threats. Like, yeah. I love that he kind of just sat back, let them do the work, would come in and be like, give me the names. He'd say no, he'd shoot him in the leg and walk out. Like, I love that he did that, but I wish he did more. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I also really liked how well they did the fact that he's old, in the movie. And I felt like a lot of the fight scenes, he was really struggling to try to, fight with them and do whatever he needed to get away. And I like that a lot, that they made that more realistic and he wasn't just like beating the shit out of it. He still had the skill, but his body couldn't keep up with his mind in a sense, And
overall, Andrew, mediocre at worst or mediocre at best?
Definitely mediocre at worst.
I agree 100%. Okay, on to Only the Brave, which is just me. Okay, Only the Brave, I thought was a war movie. I had not heard of this movie before Nick had said we had to see it for that week, and then I saw it. Nobody else did. But it's actually a firefighter movie, and these guys are firefighters stopping forest fires. And basically, I didn't realize it was based on a true story. So the whole movie, these guys are going fighting forest fires. And I was just like, okay, when's somebody going to die? When is this going to happen? I didn't know it was based on a true story, so I just kept waiting for this moment to happen. And then it happened in the fucking worst way possible. So there's this huge forest fire. Like, everything's going wrong about this forest fire, right? Mm-hmm. And all throughout the movie, the firefighter team that we're following throughout this movie has these, like, little, I don't know, sleeping bags, essentially, of, like, a plastic or something, or like an aluminum or whatever. I don't know what material it's made of. But they have these like simulations where it's like, hurry up and get in the bag. So they all like cover themselves. And that's like, if the fire's coming at you, you need to hurry up and get inside those so you don't die, right? You don't burn alive.
I see. Yeah.
So everything is going wrong with this forest fire. The one character who like was a drug addict and a piece of shit who got his life together, is having a kid, became a firefighter, is now saved people's lives and shit like that. He got bit by a rattlesnake. All this shit has happened to him. He's like becoming a good father. He's making money, whatever, doing all this good stuff. He was like keeping lookout and was like, listen, Captain, I think it was Captain or Chief, something. He's like, listen,
Chief.
Yeah, it's probably Chief, but he's like, listen, man, the fire's coming towards me. I got to get out of here. He's like, okay, you get out of there. So, and there's like two other, it's not only this one group of firefighters, but there's two other groups of firefighters that are helping with this fire. One of them picks up that one guy. It's Miles Teller's character. He picks up Miles Teller, brings him back. And he's like, his chief's like, hey, make sure you grab my truck. So he brings his truck back to like the safe area where it's all flame proof material and all that stuff. So he's just listening on the radio while everybody is in the fire. Like, he's listening, like, nerve-wracking. And then he hears in the radio, like, the fire's coming towards us. We gotta go. So they all get under the sleeping bag thing. Literally his entire team, okay, is getting under these bags. So everybody's waiting. Everyone is freaking out. It's this really intense scene and all that shit. And then everybody fucking dies. every single one of them. There's this scene of like one of the other firefighters from one of the other stations drives up there to where they were to go get them, and all of their bodies are just burnt to a fucking crisp.
So
and
basically, these fucking bags did
nothing. They did nothing at all.
Damn.
And then so Miles Teller's character is like crying like a motherfucker. There's no sound. It's just music is playing. You can't hear like the sound, but all of a sudden you just see like all the other firefighters look towards that truck, but you don't hear anything. And then it shows Miles Teller just like fucking crying his fucking life away. So then he's like driving one of the other firefighters who saved him from the fires, like bringing him back, and he's like, and Miles Teller asks like, "Where is everybody? Where are all the families?" He goes, "They're at the middle school in the gym." He's like, "I want to go there," and the guy is like, "No, you don't want to go there." And Miles Teller's like, "I fucking want to go there." So he brings him there, and everybody there hears that 19 of them died when there's 20 people on the team. So all these families are like, "Please, please let it be my dad, my husband, my brother, whatever it is." Mm-hmm. Then Miles Teller walks in. And there's just look on everybody's face that is not the person that they just wanted to walk in that door. Every single person in that building had the same look on that face, like, why the fuck was it him? So then Miles Teller like runs out, like, fuck, I was not the person they wanted to see. He runs out, he's like crying all that shit. Holy fuck, this movie was so fucking good, but I'd never want to watch it again.
Was it like that, like graphic?
No, it wasn't graphic. It was just so
sad?
fucking sad, dude. Like I saw Hacksaw Ridge, and dude. I'm not no bullshit, dude. I was crying,
damn.
Because it showed like the actors who played the because like this, like I wasn't crying until I realized it was a true story.
Yeah, then it started like showing the real life people.
Yeah, so it showed the actors, and then it showed the pictures of the people they were playing and like their families and shit. And I was like, holy fuck! And I started crying. It was awful.
That's why I love movies that reflect real life, because real life is always so much worse than anything we ever imagine.
So right now, gentlemen, I would like to make a rule.
Yeah.
No more going to see movies that are based on a true story, because it's so hard. Not only do I hate the feeling I get after watching that movie, like I contemplated my life for like 20 minutes just sitting in my car, like I think I want to be a firefighter now. And so no more movies that are based on a true story, because it's really hard to critique, to like review the movie.
Yeah.
Without without like shitting on the things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I see what you're saying.
Like when you're reviewing a movie, like when we review Thor, I'll be like, why would he do this at this scene? But in this movie, you can't do that, because that's just like shitting on somebody who died.
Well, I think we should just not do it for movies that are like tragedies like that. I mean, if it's a stupid comedy or some...
Yeah, but what comedy is based on a true story?
There are ones.
I mean, I guess. All right, whatever. But yeah, no more fucking tragedies based on a true story, please.
All right. I'm with that.
Mediocre at worst. This movie was fucking amazing. So, okay, and then we'll talk about Jigsaw briefly. Andrew, have you seen any of the other Jigsaw movies?
I've seen them all, actually.
Okay, I have not seen any of them.
They're just Saw movies. They're not actually. This is the only one.
Oh yeah. You're right. My bad. That was my bad. I knew that too. So I haven't seen any of the other Saw movies. I made a point not to see them because I knew I wouldn't enjoy them, because I would think they were gross. Mm-hmm. I saw this one. It was boring. Frankly. Like the shit was gross too. Oh, man, I'm so not a fan of this just over the top gore. Even though I play Mortal Kombat, but this sorry, I don't mind over the top gore. It's torture that I can't stand. I hate torture.
So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of Jigsaw or some of the later Saw movies. I really liked the concept of Saw, which was that there was a guy who basically would take people who have done something horrific and really wrong, but that's not really looked at as wrong, or nobody really cares, or the justice system just didn't follow through, whatever. Right. And he would basically trial them himself through some way that they can survive. That was the thing, is it was always able
they had a
to
chance,
survive. Yeah, you always had a way to survive. You may not come out with one of your arms, but there's always a way to survive. And I don't know why, that concept I really loved. And I didn't mind the gore for about the same reason I didn't mind the Final Destination movies. Is I don't know why, I always like to see the different like puzzles and how things were going to play out. I
Like,
always
well,
found that interesting.
Here's the thing about Final Destination is in Final Destination the people aren't being tortured. They just kind of die really ridiculously. Like it's all this chain of events that just happen. So I'm fine with that. Like I can watch that, but it's watching people get tortured that I can't like that. Just that I can't stomach that shit.
I mean, I really like it because it shows a lot of human interaction. Because usually, I'm pretty sure actually all the movies they're always in some type of group, whether it's just two people or more.
Not always, right? Not always.
No, not always. But a lot of the time, I like that because then you get to see how much people are willing to sacrifice something of themselves for someone else. For instance, like when they were in that silo and all the seeds are coming down, and all these knives and shit and whatever.
Oh yeah, and he wouldn't just pull the fucking lever. Oh my god! Yeah, he literally killed somebody in the room before him to get all of them out, and he wouldn't pull the fucking lever to take his leg off. That's the type of shit I can't stand. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
And that's the stuff right there that I love. I love to see how some people just won't do it. I like to see the people who will do it, but that that there are so many people out there who just won't sacrifice anything for their own gain. And what's funny is you don't even think logically. Like this guy is not going to just let your leg go. Like, I'm not going to pull the lever and he's just going to release me. Like, that's not what this whole thing is about. As you see it at the end, where she goes to fucking shoot him with the shotgun.
That was the coolest fucking shit ever. How he put the keys in the shell. That was so fucking cool. That was so good.
And that's the stuff I love too, like the play on words and stuff. How he said your key to, he says your key to salvation, or whatever. Freedom is in.
No, he says this is your key to freedom. Yeah. He says he's holding the shell and says this is your key to freedom, and he loads the shotgun.
Yep. And literally the keys were in the fucking shell. All they had to do is take the shell out and unlock their chains and walk home. Yeah. Instead, she chose to try to shoot it.
One of them would walk home, the other would hop home.
Well, yeah, I guess. One of them would be dragged, I guess. Yeah. Instead, she I just don't get it. Like sometimes how people think. Like the whole time he's been trying to get you to be a better person. That is the task, even though people die and stuff. Yeah. What makes you think that taking this shotgun and shooting the other person is what he wants?
Right. I can't stand this shit.
It just drives me insane. But
also I can't stand about this movie. These movies is like how he somehow knows everything.
Yeah.
Like how in the first room when they have the buckets on their head and they're going towards the saws, right? What if that girl, the one who had to take the needles, what if she had died in that first room? What the fuck were they going to do in the second room? Because it was all based on her.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. And also, how does he even know these like really detailed facts that like nobody but that person knows? Like the police don't know it. Nobody knows it, but somehow he figured this shit out. Like, I can understand the one who was his neighbor, because that he overheard, but everyone else, it's like, how did he know the exact change that she fucking took from that lady?
Right, and then how did he know that one guy was gonna go and try and break in, and then his leg gets stuck? Like, how would they have gotten out of that silo if he didn't get his leg stuck?
I don't know. I see what you're saying, and that's honestly, I think I don't think Jigsaw. I think the movies started to fall off because they tried too hard. I think the beginning movies were very well made, and I think how the traps and all the information was more realistic, and I could see somebody actually doing this, but it just got out of hand because, they had people who liked it, so they just kept making them.
Yeah, I mean, like
me.
Yeah, true. Fuck you. It's all your fault, Andrew.
I know.
No, but like, the one thing I did like about this movie was the twists and turns. How you didn't quite know who it was. My brother knew. He figured it out. He was like, because once the girl, I forgot her name, the redhead, once she had said she built that thing and they said they never found the bodies.
Yeah.
He figured out the whole movie at that moment.
Well,
I had no idea.
The one thing that I couldn't figure out is, because they were finding the bodies like here and there as time went on. How were all these bodies perfectly preserved? Like,
not only that, but how did they get them there so quickly?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I didn't realize this until now. Okay, wait, so at the end of the movie, it reveals that the whole movie essentially has been a flashback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the entire movie was that already happened. That was an old test that he did. That's how he was alive.
I didn't realize. I guess the old the later movies and stuff did that. So that was a cool reveal for me.
Yeah. They have done that. Not as far back as that one was, though.
I know, but I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a cool reveal that it was the what's his name? Not
the old guy.
Not the mortician, but the forensic scientist.
Oh yeah.
How it was him the whole time. I honestly didn't see that coming. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't see it coming either. So
my brother, like I said, my brother figured it out right when that lady was like, "I built this myself. They never found the bodies 10 years ago or whatever." And I was like, because he's like, "There's no way it's her, because that would be way too obvious."
Yeah, I definitely knew that much. I knew too that it definitely wasn't her, because it was just too many things pointing at her.
Yeah,
it's like there's no way it could be her.
But what I didn't realize until just now is that since the whole movie, I was like, how are they getting these bodies out and putting them on the street on display like this so quickly and so soon after them dying? Like, how do they get the bodies out? But then I realized it took place in the past, and that's how, because there weren't the bodies that we just saw die. Okay, you guys ready to talk about Thor? Oh, anyway,
yes.
Mediocre at best, mediocre at worst for Jigsaw.
I haven't seen it.
Honestly, I would say mediocre at best.
Yeah, so would I.
I as much as I do enjoy the movies actually, but I don't really think it was a good movie. I just it's entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, no, I walked out of that movie like I really wish I hadn't watched that.
But I would not go.
The worst.
I wouldn't go see it again.
Oh, absolutely fucking not. No,
I
no
would
way.
never watch it again.
Yeah, mediocre at best. Okay, ready for Thor, ladies and gentlemen?
Who's the lady here?
I don't know. You can figure that out.
He just assumed our audience's gender.
Did you just assume?
Damn it.
How dare you?
Sorry. All right. So, what'd you guys think overall?
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was. It was really funny.
It was honestly
really funny.
the funniest Marvel movie I have seen. I would put it up there at the top.
What would be other ones?
Marvel.
I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
I think Ant-Man was pretty funny too, from what I remember. I haven't seen it in a while though.
Yeah, Ant-Man's up there. Honestly, the second Avengers movie was pretty funny too.
Man, I think I've only watched that twice. I don't remember that. Yeah, I don't remember it that well. So what were some? So my biggest problem with this movie, overall I liked it, but I was kind of disappointed by it. I was expecting a lot more from Hela. She didn't really do much at all, I feel.
I felt like her part was I felt like it should have been for me. I mean, yeah, I know she was kind of a newly introduced character, and we didn't really learn too much about her other than she apparently is his sister and murdered a whole bunch of people way back when to get them everything they had. But I felt like she played the part well, and it was enough to satisfy what I wanted her character to be.
Just everything that was on that I forget the name of the planet, the one with the Grandmaster. Everything happening on that planet was way more interesting and way more entertaining than what was happening on Asgard for me.
Well, yeah,
I know.
But
if you're gonna have if the climax of the movie is gonna be the finish of the most boring of the two plots that are happening, I just didn't care. The fight between Hela, Thor, and the Valkyrie, I forgot her name. That was a cool fight.
Yeah.
And I like how Thor doesn't need his hammer anymore. I think that was really cool.
Oh yeah, his eyes, man.
Oh
they
yeah,
get all lit up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick.
That was fun. Are you the god of hammers?
yeah, that was hilarious. What do you guys think of the Thor and Hulk fight? Actually,
that was good.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Also, I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, how there wasn't really a victor.
Oh,
we still don't know who would actually win that.
I know,
fight.
it's such a cop out, isn't it?
Yeah, really though.
But like, it's pretty clear Thor would have won that fight.
Yeah,
like come on.
I think so.
Like come on.
But I don't know. Do you think the Hulk would have went down? I mean, he got some good punches on the Hulk the whole time, and the Hulk just kept getting back up.
Yeah, but that was.
So you never know.
But at that moment, Thor had just gotten his like lightning thing going. So
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't really care. This isn't the debate that.
Actually, I do want to talk about that too. It seemed like he. I mean, he's always had a lightning ability. It was almost like he had lost it somehow, but they don't really explain how or anything. It was just like he couldn't use his lightning for some reason from the start of the movie.
Well, yeah, because he didn't have the hammer.
No, even when he had his hammer, he was having issues using his lightning. I'm pretty sure. Because didn't he go to use it when right at the beginning of the movie when he's fighting the devil or wherever, he went to like call down to have his lightning come down and it just didn't happen. Oh no, he was calling what's his name with the sword who does the teleporter.
Oh yeah. He was what's his name?
Yeah,
Idris Elba's character. Yeah.
So yeah, no, you're right. He was just when he lost his hammer.
Yeah, and it's just because he didn't understand that the hammer isn't what gives him his power.
Yeah,
which is cool, but it's kind of like what just happened with Wonder Woman, where he was where what's his name was like, the God Killer isn't the sword, the God Killer is you, or something like that. It felt a similar thing.
Yeah, I can see.
I miss Mjolnir though. I miss it so much. That was a dude. See, that's something that should not have been in the trailer, where Hela just shatters Mjolnir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have been way fucking cooler and way more of an oh shit moment if you hadn't seen that in the trailer.
Yeah,
Sure.
no,
they
you're
showed
right.
too many things in the trailer for this one.
They showed too many things in the trailer for every movie ever.
Yes.
All you need, listen,
Agreed.
trailers should be 10 seconds long now. And that's it. Just to give you the tiniest taste of what's about to come. Just of what the movie is. Just 10 seconds is all you need. Because at this point, especially with movies like Disney movies and Marvel movies, Star Wars movies, stuff like that, you know everybody and their fucking mother is going to go see those movies. You don't need to release 4 different 2-minute long trailers.
Yeah. Well, basically, they're already releasing a trailer because of all the movies before the movie are hinting towards what's to come. That basically is your trailer,
Dude, I can't. I just hate
Like
trailers so much.
You gonna cry?
He's crying. He's bawling his eyes
Dude,
out.
I just can't stand how much and like, even if it's not a big plot spoiler, like, I think shattering Mjolnir is a pretty big plot spoiler. But even if it wasn't, there are moments that I would just love to have witnessed for the first time watching the movie as a whole. Like,
See, I my opinion on trailers is I don't feel like it impacts how the movie affects me at all. Even though I know stuff is coming, I still am just as awed by it because I don't know, I'm able to maybe just like block out what I saw in the trailer and just focus on how the story goes or something. I don't.
Andrew,
couldn't tell you.
I fucking wish, dude. I wish, man. Andrew is on another level of existence right now.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's what anyways, I meant to Thor Ragnarok has 121 million domestic. Which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I heard it's already passed like Spider-Man and stuff like that.
Yeah, which I guess makes sense.
Well, I'm sure it'll be the bigger Marvel movie until Infinity War comes out. It's probably gonna be one of the biggest movies until Infinity
honestly,
War
I don't know about that.
Oh, why? Because of
I think Black Panther might be bigger.
No.
Really?
I do,
think
man.
so.
I really do. Just think of the demographic that Black Panther is absolutely nailing.
True.
This is
We're gonna get all the Marvel fans.
This is
anymore.
the first. That's what I'm saying. It's not just yeah, exactly. It's not just Marvel fans anymore. Like, think of how many more women saw Star Wars because Rey was the antagonist. Like, it's a pretty significant number. And then this is the first, not just Marvel movie, but superhero movie, comic book movie, probably action movie, maybe? I'm not totally sure. With an all-black starring cast, with the exception of Andy Serkis, who is the main villain. But listen, if you're going to have an all-black cast and have a white guy as the villain, that's perfect. Let's be real. Like, and also I saw something else, and another fucking trailer spoiler was Andy Serkis' character is Ulysses Claw, who I know he's going to get the metal claw thing on his arm, but I didn't want to see it before the movie, and I saw like a split second of it in the trailer when I was at Thor Ragnarok, and man, that was so upsetting to see. Like, I like the look of it, but I just didn't want to see it until the movie. Anyways.
Back to Thor. All right, can I express my love for this guy, this rock guy?
Oh yeah, that was Taika Waititi, actually, the director. That was him. What's his name? Like Crane.
So I got a ship. You want to come? He just walks out. He's like funny as shit.
Dude, he's like, we're all gonna get in that big ship over there. You wanna join us? And then he's like, and then what's his name? The bug thing. He's like, oh yeah, but this guy died. I've just been holding him the whole time.
Yeah. He's like, I stepped on him. I felt bad, so I just been carrying him around. Oh, he's good. He's
alive. He's alive, everyone.
That was the best part.
Shit.
Oh, dude, that guy was really funny.
That guy better make it into Infinity War. Just one scene. I don't even care. Just like a scene of him just saying something.
Dude, yeah, no, he was really great. If you guys haven't seen the animated movie Planet Hulk, you guys should absolutely watch that movie.
I actually think I started watching that one day, and I did not finish it, though. Not for any reason that I didn't like it or anything. Just had to do something else.
It was...
Never went back to it.
Man, Planet Hulk was really good, and that's kind of what they took from.
Yeah.
For a Korg is the name of that guy.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Just, I mean, even though I didn't watch the movie, I kind of figured that's what they were going at.
Dude, Hulk was hilarious in this movie.
Yeah, he was.
Hulk was
I was
so
just
funny.
Say, what do we think about the Hulk now? I mean, do we think he's gonna go back to Bruce ever again, or do you think he's gonna be the Hulk now forever?
So
maybe
in what's it called? In Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which is a cartoon that was on for a bit, and it was so good, and it got canceled once the MCU kicked off. Anyways, the way Hulk and Banner worked in that was Hulk was like Hulk for basically a month at a time, and Bruce Banner would get one day off of being Bruce Banner. So it could be something like that.
They almost had like a pact.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, the Hulk seemed pretty strong on not giving Bruce anything.
I mean, you're right, but it could come to a point where like they have an understanding. Like, listen, I know we don't like each other, but we need each other, or we will die.
Yeah.
How about that scene where Bruce jumps out of the ship and just
just flops on the fucking bridge.
Oh, dude, that was really funny.
Oh my god.
And that, I mean, I was like, I really hope they don't do this. I was really hoping they weren't going to do that. Like, it was funny, but they did that in The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, where he like jumped out of the helicopter, went to turn into the Hulk, and then didn't.
Yeah, I remember. Crashed into the ground.
Yeah. Oh well, whatever. It was still really funny though.
Yeah, but it was a lot more graphic this time.
Oh yeah, it was really hard to watch actually.
Yeah, I mean in the other in the Incredible Hulk, he actually crashed into the ground,
into the concrete.
So you didn't actually see anything.
Yeah.
So
Would you guys think of Loki in this one? He's back.
Yeah.
Better than ever.
I agree. Actually, I agree with that statement. I think
because he was actually a nice guy for once.
I know, and
yeah,
he was fun. He was really fun on screen. Dude, they killed it. Thor's like so used to being Thor now. It's great. How do you feel about eye patch Thor?
Eye patch Thor.
I don't like it.
Neither do I.
I was like, that wasn't in the trailer.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Fuck, this is not what I signed up for.
Exactly.
No, I was kind of really disappointed by that.
Yeah, give me more warning about that shit.
Yeah, I know. Come on, I need the whole movie in the trailer, or I'm not seeing it.
Exactly.
No, fuck trailers. Honestly, I'm never watching a trailer again. I'm just, dude. I was whatever. Like it was my dad's birthday when we saw it, and one of the people with us was gonna go buy a drink, and he's like, it said it was gonna take 15 minutes. I was like, listen, we got 20 minutes until the movie starts. He goes, but the movie is starting right now. I said, no, the previews are starting right now. We have 20 minutes till it starts. And they didn't listen to me. And then we got to sit through all of the trailers because my dad wouldn't let me just sit out and wait on my own. So I blame my dad for that.
You just got to bring some earplugs and a blindfold.
You know, I think I might next time, honestly.
Yeah, man, just close your eyes, take a nap.
Next time I go to a movie with someone, I'm just going to bring blindfold and a head, whatever you just said. Earplugs.
Head plugs.
Hey, listen, if I get head plugs, then I won't have to worry. I'll just put a sock over my head. Who knows? Whatever. What else? You guys have anything else to say about Thor Ragnarok?
About Thor. It is top 3 all-time in Marvel movies.
Top 3?
Top 3.
I don't know about that.
First one is...
I don't know about that either. I mean, I definitely think comedy-wise, it was definitely... I think it's the top one, but actual story and what happened, I wouldn't say top 3.
My favorite Marvel movie right now, my favorite that's in the MCU, my favorite Marvel movie, since I saw it, it's been this way, is Captain America 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
That one was
Forgot about that one.
Fucking good.
I changed my mind. Top 5.
Yeah, even
all right,
how many have there? How many have there been? 15-ish.
A lot.
No, there's been more. There's like 17, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Here, let me do my top 5. Number 5. Actually, no. I'll start from number 1 because.
Here we go. I got a list.
No,
I'm looking at a list of all the movies right now.
Yeah.
I think we should do that when Infinity War comes out, and we can go through the entire.
Oh, that's
Oh
true.
yeah, for our Infinity War review, we'll list all the movies.
Are you guys gonna do what I do and actually watch all the movies before Infinity
Fuck
War?
no! Are you kidding me?
I'm definitely doing
Absolutely
that.
not.
I did it for the last Avengers, and I'm gonna do it for this one.
Let's see. I have.
Did I ever tell you about that when I spent 28 hours at a theater watching all the Marvel movies?
Oh, I think you did actually.
Good
Yeah.
times.
That's funny.
Yeah, I went to a Marvel marathon at some theater in New York.
Which movie was your pee break movie?
No, they had intermissions in between.
Oh, that's.
And they actually even did like questionnaires like in between some of the
God.
movies where they would give away prizes.
Oh, really? Wow.
So yeah, it was fun.
So right now I think Thor Ragnarok is number 10 for my movies of the year.
Oh, nice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. Out of 25 movies I think I've seen this year.
I was gonna say you actually keep a list. I can't even count how many movies.
I went on like right before we started doing this podcast when I was going to start seeing movies weekly. I went through like movies of 2017 and just like quickly listed all the ones that I had seen and put those in order. And now every time I see a new movie, I'm like, is it better than this one? No. Is it better than this one? No. Is it better than this one? Oh, yeah, it is. So I put it in between those two, and that's how I'm making my list. So you guys better listen, because the last episode of this year, we're doing a top 10 movies of 2017, so you better get your list ready.
Okay.
Well, I actually wanted to start recording movies I see anyways. So
Yeah,
because I want to do the same thing for TV shows, more to keep track of what I've seen than anything.
I've seen 27 movies this year, actually. So
That shouldn't be that hard.
I don't know how
All I'll
many
do
I've
is
seen.
pull up a list like you probably did, like you said, and just look at which ones I've seen. And
I think my least
you guys
favorite
seen
Marvel movie is
Sorry, go
probably
ahead.
Thor 2.
Yeah, that was trash.
Like
yeah.
just to help drive my point home, what happened in that movie? Does anybody remember or care?
Some dark power or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Loki died.
That's right, he
Loki
did.
died.
He got his hand cut off, didn't he?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
did you guys like the fake theater part at the beginning of Thor?
Oh my god, that was hysterical.
Oh,
And
yeah,
how Matt Damon just came out of nowhere.
Wait,
Yeah.
who was Matt Damon playing?
Matt Damon was Loki.
Oh.
and then his father, he was what's his name? I can't think of his name. Who's in Jurassic Park?
Who?
Who plays? I can't think of his name.
Oh,
Chris Pratt? No, it's not
the
Chris
leader
Pratt.
or whatever.
No, not Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, he was good in that movie. You guys seen Stranger Things yet?
I've watched the first 2 episodes, and so far it's pretty good.
Oh, I've watched the whole thing, so we can't talk about it yet.
I've watched.
On my list.
I've watched all of season 1, and I watched the first 2 episodes of season 2, and it's pretty good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
The whole season's amazing.
I've heard. I really like Stranger Things. Yeah, we can talk about that maybe one day eventually, if Andrew ever gets around to watching it. Maybe when season 3 comes around. Oh, when does hold on, when does The Punisher? When does Punisher come out?
Very 17th, I think.
Of this month?
Something like that. Yeah, this month. You talking about Netflix
Yeah.
Punisher?
Oh yeah, November 17th.
Yeah.
So what day is that? That's like next week.
That's the same day that oh my God.
Justice League. Holy
DC.
shit.
Yeah. I'm like DC. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Okay,
right
listen,
now?
we record these episodes on Sunday. So listen, boys. The 16th, which is the Thursday, you have to see Justice League.
Okay.
And then the
I'll try.
17th and 18th, you got to finish Punisher because we got to talk about both of those.
Wow, that's
Well, no.
that
No.
might
I'm
be
only
impossible.
joking. I'm
for
only
me,
joking.
but
Actually, I want to look November.
Well, I probably will end up watching all of the Punisher on Saturday because me and my brother watch it. And we'll watch it together.
Okay, hold on.
We've been waiting for it.
November 24th. What comes out? Does anything come out November 24th? Because okay, there's 3 movies. There's 3 movies coming out November 24th. None of them are none of them are really that relevant. So listen, the week of November 24th, watch Punisher. We'll talk about it that weekend. Okay?
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
So you guys have a week to watch it. Watch an episode a day. That's it.
You know what? I can finish it in 2 days.
Watching it all on Saturday.
I'm just saying,
so.
yeah. So, okay, that's the plan now. Now we know. Andrew, do you have a movie picked out for next week?
Yes, so my movie is Daddy's Home 2.
Ah, son of a bitch.
So,
Why?
Yeah. You
Wait,
had
which
to
movie?
let me pick. So,
Which movie
that
is it?
is Daddy's Home 2.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm hyped.
Well, what's wrong, Ian? What's wrong with that? Did you even see the first
No, I
one?
didn't, and I didn't want to.
Okay,
Why?
well,
What?
you missed a
It was
comedy
hilarious,
gold
I
movie.
know. That movie was absolutely hilarious.
Well,
in
no,
my
it's
opinion.
mainly I just don't like Mel Gibson because he's a piece of shit.
I
And
actually have
he's
to
in
go
it.
now, boys, before the outro.
What's
'Cause I have
up?
to go to work, unfortunately.
No, we're doing the outro right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, I'll
this is
stay
the
then.
outro.
Thank you, everybody, for
Okay.
listening to this episode of So I Heard You Like Movies. Hopefully, we'll be back on a weekly schedule. We have 3 hosts now, so one of us can't make it. The other 2, hopefully, probably, maybe can. Next week, actually, I'll be in New York, so you guys have to do that yourselves. Unless I'm home in time, but I probably won't be. I think I'm getting home Sunday night. So
All right,
you guys,
try.
it's gonna be you guys to do an episode next week.
Daddy's home. Hell
I
yeah.
know. Thank God.
I'm fine with that. I was gonna say, Ian, you must be excited.
I'll still.
Oh no, you'll send us.
Yeah,
your
I'll
notes.
send my notes. So yeah, you guys get to figure that out for next week. Thank you everybody for listening. If you wanna, we're on Twitter, SIHYL Movies, SIHYL Movies. Check out my other podcast, So I Heard You Like Wrestling, where it's like this, but we talk about wrestling. Check out Nick's other podcast, So I Heard You Like Sports, where it's like this, except he talks about sports with his friend Kyle. Wrestling, I talk wrestling with my friends Anthony and Justin. This past week we talked about, I don't remember, the Bludgeon Brothers. If you guys like wrestling, go check it out. If you guys like sports, go check out Nick's. Andrew, you have anything you want to plug?
No, I think I'm all set.
Nick, do you have anything you want to plug?
Go see Thor. It's comedy gold.
Yeah, go see Thor. It's really good.
All right, I'm good with that. Yeah.
Check out my YouTube channel, Kinja777, KNJ777. Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode. Nick, say bye.
Bye.
Andrew, say bye.
See you, everyone.
My name's Ian. I'll talk to you guys next week. No, I won't. Talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.